Welcome to Buffalo, New York, and UB Stadium, home of the Buffalo Bulls, where the fans know that no one circles the wagons like the Buffalo Bulls. Today, an inter-conference battle between a couple of MAC rivals. As we'll see, the Miami, Ohio Redhawks taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Buffalo Bulls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the Redhawks will kick it off to get us underway. He'll bring it out. It's Barnes. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. So Buffalo's offense will have the football first. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Solid run on the last play gives this offense another first down. Tight end now in motion. Hand off from the shotgun. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. The Bulls can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The give on the option. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. They're in their own territory, but they are undeterred. 4th and inches, and they'll go for it. Has to get there to move the sticks. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Bulls are marching down the field. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Caught in the backfield. It's Strickland. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. They're dealing with a second and long. Trying play action. Pocket breaking down. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down. They've put this ball on lockdown. 8th play of the drive coming up. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. He'll try to do it himself. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Needs it to keep this drive alive. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Bulls back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Steps away to find some room. And he will wisely throw it to the kid playing the tuba.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throwaway.
Here's a heat. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
He'll pull it down. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. On 4th down, they could boot the field goal, but looks as if they'll go for it. On 4th down, going to the air. Caught close to the marker. It's Brown. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. And the Bulls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions. From go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off.
And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Bulls.
How about the start from this offense? What a drive. Just when they needed a third down conversion, they got it. They put a bunch of plays together, kind of wore the defense out, and in the end, punched it in for 6.
The returner will field it and bring it back. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. The Red Hawks offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coach...
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others, that they got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
Fires to the tight end. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. The Red Hawks are in the hurry-up. Handoff from the gun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Ball's at the 27, this offense facing a 3rd and long. Now they'll run the draw. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Red Hawks will bring the punt team onto the field. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. Already a solid start to this one, now back to work with this 7-0 lead. The give to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, they're just trying to run the ball, but that time there was absolutely nowhere for the running back to go, and as a result, that's a tackle for loss.
Wants to go up top. Fakes the grab.
QBs and wide receivers spend all offseason together throwing the football in air. I mean, really developing that chemistry and timing. Understanding, I get man coverage, I'm throwing this to you right now.
The Bulls come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. We've reached the break. Buffalo has the lead. And we've come to the end of one. And let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. Trying to run for it. And I don't think he got there. No, they stopped him short. He does not pick up the first down. And the Bulls decide to punt it away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. The Miami, Ohio offense returns to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. To the air on first down. A little release to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at
just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
Oh, they're after him. Complete to the left. And he's not going to get the first down. Good stop there. They're in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, and this is why you have a prominent jawline and an urgent resolve. They'll go for it. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Hauls it in easily enough for the first down. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Miami.
And how about the aggressiveness by this offense? Everyone thinking 4th and short. They're going to run the football. No, they take the big shot down the field. Everybody crowding the line of scrimmage. The offense, high risk, high reward, makes the huge touchdown play.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Buys a little time with his feet. Slings it downfield. Got his man. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Motion from the wide receiver. And back to the air on 2nd down. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He'll get rid of it. He's missed 3 in a row now with that last incompletion. The Bulls will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Catches it at the 15. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Miami, Ohio has it back. The Red Hawks offense heads to the field. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Few things on offense as reliable as a tough power back as he plows his way ahead to the 33. The Red Hawks in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Sends it back in motion. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got rid of it just in time. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49.
And it's on third downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Fires to the big fella. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And the Redhawks will hustle to the line.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit, and let's keep going.
Fires to the big fella. Oh, a lot of space. And he takes it all the way down to the 10-yard line. An explosive play for this offense.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Wants to throw on first down. He caught it. And he'll step out of bounds just short of the goal line. Almost a touchdown, but not in there yet.
Yeah, and tight ends aren't just line up and block guys. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field. And nowadays, you can start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity.
Cricket.
They'll go to the ground. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Redhawks.
And that is exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground. Take the lead going into the half. Take all the momentum. Nice execution on the drive by that offense.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the PAT gives him a 14-7 lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in a terrific top 15 matchup. Notre Dame is currently ahead in this one, but it's been a close one so far in South Bend. They're up by 7 over Stanford. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
Man, this QB is so dangerous. He can get outside the pocket, and right here you can tell he gets outside the pocket. Now I got to make some decisions, man. Do I want to go chase this guy? Do I play coverage? And that's why these mobile quarterbacks can really put you in a predicament. The defense won this battle, but that guy is so hard to corral.
They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. And the Bulls will punt it away on 4th down.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Makes the grab.
I think really good wide receivers do a good job of making every route kind of look the same. You could tell this looked like a vertical route. So if I'm a DB, I'm bailing, and all of a sudden he sits that hitch down. Nice job by the wide receiver, create enough separation to create a positive gain.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Line gets set, 1st down. The run from the shotgun. Turning it on. Inside and he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Miami.
But how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a 2-minute type situation as you could have offensively. And David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the first half.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Looking to throw on 1st down. Going to try to get it himself. A solid pickup on the scramble and slide, but there's a flag down. Let's see what that's about. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. That's caught. It's Cotton. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Motion from the wideout. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Gonna take a shot. Makes the catch down the right side. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. They were backed up, and then suddenly they weren't. They've got it 1st and 10 now inside the 50. Use the play fake, now to throw. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. Trying to escape and get it himself. A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37.
A lot of times we call these quarterbacks ballers and game changers, but you don't call them smart enough. Like knowing the situation, knowing I can scramble around, buy some time, and then knowing exactly what I need to do to get that first down. You can call them whatever you want, but that was really smart.
And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. Behind the chains now on second and long. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Fires on the move. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
And how about that? That's the first INT for this guy. Like, he's gone all throughout this year, taking care of the football, making plays, really building trust with his offensive coordinator. First mistake. Hey, listen, put it behind you. You've had a great season.
Ran right through the... Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. And it's first down, but they'll try the field goal in the closing seconds of the first half. He's going to have to break out the thunderfoot on this one, a 57-yard attempt. And that might be the edge of his range, but he has just enough. And that lead grows even bigger. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Western New York.
We are just about ready to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, we'll see what this Redhawks offense can get done this time. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their...
Breaks into the open. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Redhawks headed quickly to the line. Looking downfield on first down. Takes the easy one to the back. Spins away from one. There he goes to the right. Touchdown, Redhawks! And the pummeling has started. No mid-season concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. He has the first and still on his feet. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. You count up those explosive plays in the game, and you put a little extra star by the big runs.
Yeah, this running back is a weapon, boy. He is so good in space. He's got shiftiness. He can make guys miss. And if this guy gets into the second level, watch out. He can hit a home run.
The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Looks as if we have an injury on that last. Looking for the end zone. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Makes one man miss. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. And the Redhawks with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. Zings it complete to the right. Powers through. And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam, and the defense finally got him. They had hoped to come up with explosive plays, and they used one there to set him up inside the 30, 1st and 10. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. The Redhawks will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. The first down sack pushes the ball back for this long second down. Wants to go up top. Punch it out of the air. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. And that one's way too far for everybody.
Once you start to get down here towards the goal line, it's so much more difficult to throw the football. You really want to stretch the defense sideline to sideline and use your speed and take advantage of the grass when you see it. They try to take a little bit of a shot down the field unsuccessfully. Nice job by this defense.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you've got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Throws to the wideout. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. The Bulls are at the line looking to convert on third and short. On target over the middle. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to keep it in the air. A shot toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Well, you can see the mindset of this offense changing quickly. We're late in the third quarter. They're down on the scoreboard. They've got to get aggressive, and they've got to throw the ball if they want a chance to win this game.
Oh, he's got some space. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. And the Bulls are on the move.
Good enough for first down.
To the air on first down. Takes a hit as he fires. And it's incomplete as he tried to lob it in with perfect touch. Working well behind the sticks on second down.
Here we go.
They'll throw again after the incompletion. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
And you didn't have a lot of panic in the first half, but man, you're starting to get now in the second half, and this offense just has really, really struggled, underperformed. You know you're a better team, but this offense hasn't shown it.
And the Heat gets home. They knock him down. You're going to hear guys after this game say, got to work harder, got to be more intense. You know, sometimes the harder you try, the... Great to have you along. UB Stadium in Buffalo, home to the Buffalo Bulls. as we'll see a squad from the MAC, the Toledo Rockets, taking on another team from the MAC, the Buffalo Bulls. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And can't wait to get this one started. The Bulls will kick it away to start. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Toledo's offense going to get the chance to start this game off. And David, we've got a quarterback today who's been known for making enough plays when his team needs them.
Yeah, and listen, he's a guy that this offense is built around him. But, Jesse, he's not the guy that's going to take over. He needs the running game to get going. He needs the passing game. He needs a little bit of balance. Really good football player, but he needs the help of the quality teammates around him.
Yeah, you're right. I think the one thing we've seen with this guy is he's got to get into a rhythm.
It's caught. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
The receiver.
After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. From the gun to give, looking for room. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short. He leaves it with his back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Rockets come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Back to throw, it's Shelton. Quick spin on the run. He... to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. The Rockets are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Bohannon. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And the Rockets can really attack on this second and short. On the ground, it's Coffee. Not much there on the run. He gets 1 to the 31. Ball at the 31. Third and short coming. Defense trying to rise up. They'll try to get it through the air. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. This will be a 50-yard field goal attempt, and he'll have to curl it in from the right side. No good. And after the miss, guys, the score stays right where it is. So the Buffalo Bulls offense will go to work for the first time. Last week was a tape they'd rather just put right in the dumpster and forget about it. David, how does a guy bounce back from a game like the one he had last week?
Well, hopefully he burned that tape, because that was not good. That was not what they're wanting to do, man. Just turning the football over, not enough productive plays. And so how do you bounce back? How do you get started in this football game? Jesse, make it easy. Get him in a rhythm. Don't make it very complicated. Don't give him a chance.
There he goes. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one. They've crossed midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. So now it's second and long. Looking to fire. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. It'll be third and long. Gonna look downfield again. Pressure coming. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hoffman. He's tackled right at the 40-yard line. That is well short of the first down, and let's see if they go for it here. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. It's complete to the left. Made a defender miss. And they finally get it to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect fourth down call there. And the Bulls come to the line with a new set of downs. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Picked off to stop the threat. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Ready to fire from the pistol. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Quickly to the tight end. Let's talk for a second about Toledo. This is exactly how you want to start conference play. Early in the race for sure, but precisely the type of foundation you need to set.
And this is really the meat on the bone in the schedule, right? A lot of teams have out-of-conference games early in the season, but now is where it matters the most. You talk to any coach, they'll tell you, David, number one on the goal sheet is to win your conference.
And I think it's so hard because of the familiarity. You play these same teams every single year. You know them inside and out. They know your scheme, you know their scheme, and sometimes the momentum of the moment can be tough, so got to continue to play well within the conference.
Looking to throw, it's Shelton. Grab near the marker, it's Bohannon. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Completes it in the middle. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Defense in press coverage. Takes the handoff. It's Coffee. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. He'll ride his man on the option. The pitch.
And that just looked off. The timing, the rhythm, I don't know what it was, but usually that option, man, it's so precise, right? Like really quickly making a read, and you could tell they weren't on the same page. It went absolutely nowhere. Defense won that rep.
Finds his man. Just keeps moving. Touchdown, Toledo. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. They're looking for something, looking for anything to try to put some kind of score on the board, down 7-0.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Makes the grab. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. He's got an open man, and he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run. This guy's a big target, so nice job on that play.
Under fire. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Gonna sling it on second down. Got it set up on the outside. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Bringing the heat. Complete in the middle. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. The Bulls are in the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. He makes a grab, and he wanted to score badly, but the defense wrestles him down at the 2. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Buffalo! Setting up for the extra point and the tie.
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Rockets offense is back on the field. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
I'll tell you, I just don't like throwing wide receiver screens against press man coverage. Receivers are not great blockers, and they just couldn't get it done there. And as a result, the offense actually loses a couple of yards.
Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Looking for a man. It's Shelton. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. They tied it with a touchdown the last time they had it and trying to complement the defense's good work by taking the lead here. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And I think that might be an example of the running back maybe trying to do a little bit too much. Everybody wants to try to bounce the ball outside and hit the home run, but in college football at this level, you just need to do a better job taking what the defense gives you.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Here comes the heat. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll send the back in motion. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection. Just a short pass to the tight end.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's Shelton. Tight end finds a soft spot. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. The Rockets will line it up on 1st and 10. Wants to throw it. With the catch, it's Coffee. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. And the Rockets have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Back to pass. Extending the play. Inside the 15. Out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's 1st down. From the gun, running back gets the give. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Off play action. Gets it out quickly. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Rushes on him. Catch in the middle, it's Coffee. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Finds his big tight end. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Rockets.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the 1st half. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Hoffman. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Looking downfield on 1st down. Caught near the sideline, it's Barnes. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. And the Bulls with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. He'll pull it down and run. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Fires toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Got it in the middle, it's Brown. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And in the waning seconds of the first half, they'll try to put up 3 before going to the break. Right down the boulevard. That'll bring him to within 4. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Western New York.
The Rockets will kick it away to crank up the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. Right on the money. He gets it past the 30, and they'll get him out of bounds at the 32. The Bulls can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Out of the gun to give to the back. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
You're down. Obviously, at the half, you had a conversation. We got to come out and put points on the board. And, Jesse, it looks like they're going to start with the ground game.
And I love this, David, too. Regardless of whether they're losing or they're winning, come out here and try to be the most physical unit here in the second half. Get this run game established.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. And now on second down for this offense. Wants to go up top. Under fire. Blasted as he lets it go. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. A third down try for the offense. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He lets it fly. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. And the Bulls will punt this one away. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Give to the back. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. The corners are walked up tight. Dropping back, it's Shelton. Finds the tight end. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. Here on third down for this offense. Leaves it with the running back. He did not make it a stone wall on third down.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for it.
And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. On the move, it's Bickley. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
Nothing the receiver could have done on that play, guys. You're not expecting the ball to be thrown behind you like that, especially in the quick game.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. The Bulls send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He's got it. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. Out of the gun, the running back has it. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3.
And you're seeing on both sides really hard to run the football in this one. You've got to give both of these defenses tons of credit. They are so physical up front. These defensive lines can take the game over, and right now, it's tough sledding on the ground.
I love quarterbacks that are decisive and that put the mustard on the passes. When you need to put the ball on a line in a hurry with some extra hot sauce, you have to do it. Good job.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. Grabs it inside the 10. Touchdown, Toledo. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him.
Well, they worked the play action, and he had his guy outside one-on-one on the go route, and there was no question who was going to be getting the football on this one. Phenomenal job stacking the defender on the route. He gets in behind him, able to make the catch way down the field, and then run it in for the touchdown.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Here's the pressure. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Ripping through the defense. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
Here we go, here we go.
Running back searching for a hole. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop it. And the Rockets in a good spot here with 2nd and short. The give to the back. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Finds some fresh air. Turning it on. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Rockets. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
And he doesn't need anything to be open. He just makes it happen himself. Hey, I'm going to call a pass. You know, I want to throw the ball down the field. Oh, it's not open? Okay, I'm just going to pull it down, make it happen, take it to the house. What a scramble by the quarterback.
And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Notre Dame is currently trailing, but this has been a back-and-forth affair. If that quarterback can find a little magic a la Joe Montana, this might not be over yet. It's a tight one right now. They're trailing by only 5 to Sam Houston.
Stands in and takes the hit.
We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Grabbed in the middle. It's Van Buren. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. On 3rd and short, the power run here. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. And the Bulls line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. Man, oh man, did that coverage team have its hands full. Well, not full because they didn't get a hand on him for quite a while. Great return there. To throw, it's Shelton. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the right. And a nice grab with a defender right on him, and he's down at the 20. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Toledo has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. So first down, we'll open up the final period.
Charcoal.
On the run, it's Coffee. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. We're going to work on second down in the red zone. And still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Looking to fire. Right down the middle. Got his man on the right. Touchdown, Toledo! And the beatdown has ensued. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
He'll bring it out. It's Barnes. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Fires one high and deep. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down.
One of the biggest reasons today why this offense is losing in the game is they haven't been able to get it going throwing the football. This guy still has not thrown a touchdown pass. They thought coming into this game they were going to have tons of success throwing it. But you got to give the defense credit. They watched the film. They've been mixing up their looks defensively, trying to confuse this quarterback. And again, on that last deep shot, it falls incomplete.
He finally goes out of bounds, but you better check that laundry on the field. The big gain on offense, and the play will stand. The offense declines the penalty. Boy, as a defense, you hate to just hand out first downs on a penalty. Got it behind the line. It's Bickley. He'll step out of bounds just short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49 after a good pickup on that play. Here comes the offense on second down. Motion from the back. Just keep slinging it. He's going to throw deep right side. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up. Trying to pick up a first down. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Catch in the middle, it's Huffman. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. The Bulls have this offense rolling. Wants to go up top on first down. Lofts one high and deep. Grabs it inside the 10. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of.
Beck's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Buffalo! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
And the running back gets his second rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy.
Three consecutive L's, a hat trick of losses, and as a result, you can take their hat out of the ring for most of their goals.
Yep, most of